I've got some insane investments that can help you make a ton of coins on FIFA 23, but before we jump into that, I need to show you the easiest way for you to get some coins.
If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to head over to utnice.com and use code CHIEF for 5% off at checkout. Now let's get right into this video.
All right, boys, so diving into this video, we have a bunch of different investments to jump into. So let's go ahead and start it off with our first one. And we're going to be talking about a couple different fodder items here. So the first thing we're going to be talking about is 85 rated cards. Now, 85 rated cards at the moment are selling for right around what I believe is like 7.3K. So an example here would be Pedri selling for about 7.3K. And I want to kind of show you on Footbin here. And again, what I'm showing you here is just the Footbin cheapest by rating page. It shows you the cheapest players at every rating. Now, the reason we're looking at 85 rated cards here is because these are incredibly low for where they typically are. So 85s, whenever we get like good SPC content for them, typically rise to about 10K, as you can see, 10.5, 10K. And 7K is typically the point where you want to be buying into these cards because they don't really get this low off. And the last time they were below 7K was November 24th, so about a month ago, and they're typically much higher than this. So with fodder cards like this, typically there's kind of this tipping point in the price where I say, okay, now we go invest in these. Now with these 85s, I'm not calling it really a no risk investment because of what happened last year with fodder around Christmas time. Around Christmas time, we got a bunch of like random packs in the store, like tradable packs and stuff, and not a ton of like high rated SPC content, and it made these cards kind of come down in price. And I want to show you that with Edinson Cavani here. This is him from FIFA 22, 85 rated, literally just a fodder card. Nobody was using this guy in game, and you can see right here we are currently at December 23rd, and this is in the middle of his drop. He's about 5K here, and he continues to drop through January 1st here. Now, I don't really expect that this year, but because this is the trend that we saw last year, I'm not going to say this is a no risk investment because maybe these 85s can drop to like 6.5K, but I don't really see them getting any much lower than that. I don't think it's really possible. So I still think it's a good place to invest in. They're going to go up at some point, but I do think they could maybe drop 500 more coins. Now, the next one we're going to touch on is 83 rated cards. Now, with 83 rated cards, these are literally just a no risk investment because they're so close to their discard price. If we look at 83s, they're 850, 900 coins. They essentially go for their absolute discard. I believe 850 is the cheapest you can list them, and it is, as you can see. So this is an absolutely no risk investment. And if we go look at the cheapest by rating page, it's pretty much every 83 is going for this price. I just picked one there in John Stones. They're all going for about 850 coins. Now, this is no risk. However, the reward for this doesn't come that often because it's not often that these 83s really see a massive jump in price because you need some like serious repeatable SPC content for 83s to go up because it just takes so much for them to rise. However, they were 1,500 coins just a few days ago, so it's absolutely possible. So I definitely recommend just like throwing a bunch of 83s in your club. Club stocking these is typically the term we use. So literally just go through the 83s one by one, and you could just sit here and place an 850 coin bid, 800 coin bid, and just put one of every 83 in your club and forget about it. And when the time comes and they're up in price, you can go ahead and just store them in your club. You can see there's somebody here already doing that, just literally buying up every 83 they can and just holding it in their club. So the 83s and 85s are at a really good price point right now. The next thing I wanted to touch on was the 84s because they're in a bit of a weird area where there is quite a bit of risk if you do want to go in on these. So the 84s, if I show you these right now, are currently going for about 3.2K, as you can see. Now, these were 4K just a couple days ago. And we look at the prices here. Typically, I want to buy into 84s at about 2.5K. Now, I don't really know that they're going to get all the way down to 2.5K again. So if you wanted to risk it and try to buy these guys at 3,000 coins, I would say if you have a lot of coins, that's not a bad play. For me, even though I have a lot of coins, I think there's other investments, and I'm going to wait for these 84s to get down to 2.5K, 2.6K, and then invest in these. But I just wanted to put that note out there for when the time comes. You guys know that's the kind of cards we're looking for. Now, then when we move on to the higher rated fodder here, if we were to look at like 86s, for example, now again, the low point we typically want to buy these 86s is like 12K. And again, they are hitting that point here. So if you're able to get these 86s for 12K, I say go for it. We typically look to sell at about 15K, which you can see they hit literally a couple of days ago, and they're already back to 12K. So with the 86s, I think that's a good price now. Now, I am recording this literally just a couple hours before the winter wildcard promo does drop. Now, the swaps cards are obviously in the game and SBCs and objectives already. However, the actual cards, the teams being leaked, there's the likes of De Bruyne, Conte, Tomori. There's gonna be a lot of great cards here, and what that means is there's going to be a bunch of new packs in the store here that are going to be coming, promo packs, all sorts of stuff, and people are going to be ripping tons and tons of these packs. There's already 100Ks and ultimates in here for when these new cards come out. So what we would expect is for fodder to drop even more. So the times you want to be buying fodder is typically about half an hour to 45 minutes after content drops. So 6 p.m. UK is when we get all this supply on the market, and these gold rare cards, especially this fodder that everybody gets a ton of, you would anticipate is going to fall quite a bit. So that's when you want to be buying in on these. In terms of selling, it is really just whenever you're happy with the profit, you're going to go ahead and sell. I typically say in the Discord, you can join that with the link in the description when I'm selling, when I recommend selling based on your circumstance. So make sure to join that. And that's pretty much it for this investment video, guys. That's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.